Hello, everyone. Good.
Hello, okay, I can hear now.
Yeah, good.
Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon. How you doing? Okay, so today's webinar will be on website development introduction. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good. Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay, we can.
Hello, okay, I can hear now.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, Divine, are you there? Okay. So today's webinar will be on web.
Hello, Divine. We can see your screen. You've shared your screen, but we can't hear you. We can't hear anything. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, Divine, we can't hear you, but your screen is being shared.
So let's give him like 5 minutes, then we start the class. Okay, great. Divine. Disconnect one of your devices.
I'm trying.
Good.
Divine, mute your system, and use your phone. Share the screen with your system.
Yeah. Can anybody hear me?
All right, we can hear you now. Fine.
Disconnect your laptop completely from the audio.
I should what?
Disconnect your laptop from audio so that we can hear echo.
Yeah, it has actually been disconnected from audio. I'm unmuted myself. I mean muted.
Is your laptop muted?
Okay. Yeah, done.
All right.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, boss. We can hear you.
Yeah, so I'm actually very sorry for the delay. I've been trying to get this thing. I'm very sorry for this. So I want to, okay, let me just start by introducing myself. My name is Divine Oluyemi Divine Samuel. I'm a graduate of Octave Incorporation's Bootcamp 1.0. The let me say we are the first set of Octave Bootcamp. So how amazing that can be. So I enrolled for the course of website development. I hope you guys can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so I enrolled for website development course, and so far so good. It has been so exciting. And it's worth the time. Do you understand? So one thing I'm just going to say is if you are new into this field of technology, what I'm just going to say is congratulations for making this good decision. This is a very, very rare and a great decision that we made, honestly, because many people just tend to see opportunities and waste. Don't let me use the word waste. They tend to neglect. So you just being here is just a great effectiveness of your time. Like, and trust me, it's going to be very, very effective. Like, I congratulate you once again for choosing this field, most especially website development. Money did here, no go fail. Money did there. So my name is Divine, like I said earlier, graduate of Upave Bootcamp 1.0. So I'll be showing you guys what you'll be learning throughout this bootcamp in the field of website development. So basically you'll be learning website development and front end. We'll deal with front end website development basically. So in the aspect of website development, there is front end and there is back end. Hmm? There is front end, and which that one entails HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You can either use React, Bootstrap, or whatever framework. So basically HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So what HTML basically is just when you enter a website. If you are not familiar with what HTML is, let me just break it down. So HTML is basically the write-up. This simply the write-up of a website. Forget about the color, forget about everything. The write-up, the letters, everything you are seeing, the input stuff, the letters, the heading, everything is done in the HTML. Every letter, every image that you see that you find in a website is actually HTML. And the CSS is the styling. If you are seeing something of this kind of color, if you are seeing something of this animation, anything that actually beautifies the website, that makes the website actually beautiful, is the styling. Is the what? Is the styling. Just like you are building a house now. You've actually cemented like a lot of blocks. You've cemented them together. So you need painting. It is that painting. It is that painting that is going to what beautify. So that painting in the aspect of building a house is what is the styling. The painting, the patterns of the painting, the textures, everything is what is the CSS. So that is basically what website is all about as well in terms of CSS. CSS is actually beautifies the nature of the website. If you are only working on HTML, you don't worry. When we get to the business, you understand what I'm talking about. When you're working with HTML, everything is going to get ugly, like very, very ugly, because it's just going to be right up, nothing, everything is just going to be scattered. But by the time you apply CSS, no, you really enjoy it, honestly. By the time you apply CSS, you will really what? You will really enjoy it. Big time. You will really enjoy it. So I'm going to run through. I'm going to show you the codes. I said code, the frameworks that you are going to be using. So we are going to be using VS Code. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to be using VS Code to write our HTML. We are going to write our CSS and JavaScript as well. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I have not explained about JavaScript. I've said HTML is just basically the write-ups. Every writing you find in a page is the work of what? HTML. But the styling, everything, the colors, everything, every other beautification of the website is actually the work of CSS. CSS simply means cascading style sheet. Cascading style sheet. HTML is hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. CSS is cascading style sheet. Now onto JavaScript. JavaScript it basically deals with the function, like the functioning of the website. The functioning of the website, like how it functions. Like if you enter a website, if you click on something, maybe you fill a form and you submit the form, that pop-up that is going to come out, that you say that's going to say like probably thank you for submitting, or probably submission successful. That is the work of JavaScript. The functions of the website, probably maybe the hamburger menu whereby you click, and if you are clicking on anything and it's bringing any pop-up, any show up on anything, is the work of what? JavaScript. HTML is simply the write-up, CSS is the styling, and JavaScript is the functioning. JavaScript is the functioning of the website, the functioning of the website. So that is basically what JavaScript actually means. JavaScript. So we'll be using VS Code. So this is VS Code. I hope you guys are there. Hello.
Yes, we are there.
Okay. So so in case you don't have the Visual Studio Code software application on your system, you can simply go online and just simply click on. It's very easy. Just click on Visual Studio Code, download. Then you will see the one for Windows, for Mac, for Android, or whatever. You shall see for Windows. Then you select your system memory. Probably if it is 32 bits, 64, you install. So when you install, you make sure you follow the process. It's very simple. Installing VS Code, just like you're installing an application on your Android, it's not that hard. So after you install it, you set everything up. Then to create a new file. The first thing I'm going to tell you guys, if you have a project and you want to work on please, somebody's raising up hand. Victor, do you have anything to say, Victor? Victor is raising up his hand. Okay, I guess I should just continue. So
sorry.
Okay,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good afternoon. I'm
I can't hear you, Victor.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Good afternoon, guys. I'm your follow is taking on web development. It's a good work. I just want to it's easy to actually install the VS Code, just VS Code, and it take you to the website and you click on download. You're going to know or system using if you're using Mac or Windows, you know it's going to download it for you. Okay, the type of code you're using. Then just click on install, click on internet and install. That's all. And second, a text, okay, it's an environment you use to code, like you use Microsoft for writing of basic or long stuff. You use PowerPoint to present. You use all software use have their own functionality, right? So same thing VS Code. As a web developer, we use something called a text editor IDE. But now an IDE is kind of advanced, an advanced text editor, okay, but we're going to use something called text VS Code, which is a text editor. Then we're going to use that environment to create the web response. And that's for now, that's all I just want to pitch in.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Victor. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, yes, you're loud, you're loud.
Okay, so thank you very much, Victor. Victor is actually my colleague in this field of website development. So I appreciate your time, brother. God bless. So
Yeah,
Victor
Divine, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you, son.
Okay, so when you're done in about 20 minutes, give the floor to Ibrahim to take over, okay, so that they can conclude the class,
Okay,
okay?
okay, sir, no problem, sir. So thank you very much. That was our CEO, our Oga in like basically everything. That is the CEO of Octave Incorporations, Mr. Michael Ujo. So please appreciate him, please. So now, thank you very much. So I said I was going to teach you how to create a folder. If you want to open anything on your VS Code, if you want to start a project, the first thing I would advise you to do is to open a folder. When you open a folder, you right click on your system, then go to new, select folder, name your folder. You can name it projects or my project. Let me simply name this my project. So okay, so after creating a project, this is it, my project. This is it up there. So you go to your VS Code, you open it, you open your VS Code, you go to file, up there, then you open folder. You open folder. So my folder is saved on the desktop. So you click on desktop. Okay, so this is my project file. Then I will just open it. So you wait for it until it opens. So this is a new project. Oh, I even have some work saved there already before. So this is how it looks like. This is how the preview of the Visual Studio Code of a new folder looks like. So I'm going to give the floor to Sir IB. I'll give the floor to Sir IB. Sir IB, are you there? Sir IB, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
So I'm going to give the floor to Sir IB now. He's going to take charge. So please, guys, as I've said, please, this is a very, very great, a very great step ahead. This is a very good decision that you guys have made to join the field of website development. So I'm going to give the floor to Sahibi now. So Sahibi, you are welcome. He's going to take charge.
All right, thank you.
He's going to take charge now. So you're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Divine, I will need you to stop sharing your screen so that I will share my screen.
Okay.
All right. That was a very nice one, dear Divine. You tried a lot. You really tried. Okay. Let me just give a summary on what Divine said. Like he said, HTML hypertext markup language. We have different versions of HTML, and the web we are in today, we are using HTML5. Hope everyone can hear me, right? I'm hearing noise there. Someone should mute himself. It's Divine. I will have to mute you. Okay. HTML5 is the latest HTML hypertext markup language we are using to create a website now. And what we'll be doing in this bootcamp will teach you how to create a standard website. Victor, are you still raising up your hand, or you forgot you are raising up your hand? Okay, we use HTML. We in this bootcamp, we are going to create a standard well-working website, and we might even host it. But I said might too, please. I will teach you guys. We'll teach you guys everything, how to host from the scratch, how to create the website. I will share my screen now with you. Please, if you are not understanding anything, you can raise up your hand and indicate. I have a slide here. I'll be using this slide, Hajarata Musa, can you please mute yourself? Hajarata Musa.
Sorry.
Okay. As I was saying, we use this slide, or if we start the full boot camp, we'll use this slide as a roadmap. It will guide us to create a website. Quickly, I will show you what our previous boot camps have done and what they are doing right now. They are on this project. Let me just play the video for you guys to see. They are on this project right now. This is a very nice one. I teach them how to create a website, and this is what they've done already. They group themselves. This is Elite. There is a sports organization. So we know the director, and he asked us to organize a team for him that will create a website, and they're already creating the website. This is Gabriel, this is Victor, and he's on this meeting also, and Divine, and one or two of them. And they are doing a very nice job, as you guys can see. So I think during the bootcamp, we'll use their project as our own lesson. We'll create something like this exactly. So this is just to show you what we are doing, or what we will do. Okay. First of all, I'll teach you how to set up your environment, your HTML environment. Like he said we have HTML, we have CSS, and we have JS. HTML, hypertext markup language, CSS, cascading style sheets, and JS, JavaScript. He was making an example. Yes, I really like that example. He said it's just like you are building a house. If you build a house without paint, now it's not beautiful. So if you add the paint there, the windows, now that's the style sheet there. And if you go further and program some kind of things like some houses now, there's Alexa. Is it Alexa? You talk to Alexa on my TV, open my door, on the AC, on the fridge. So things like that, all those, now things like that, they are the JavaScript now. You get JavaScript is a dynamic language, you understand? Just like an example I saw on the net last week, they use human body to demonstrate something like this. They say if the skeleton is the HTML, and the flesh and the body, the flesh and the body color, the beauty, the face, the eye, the nose is the CSS. And meanwhile, the veins, the blood running in the veins, they are the JS, JavaScript. So this is just how your website will look like. If you just write HTML code, now you have just a skeleton. And if you style it, now you have a beautiful human. And when you add JS, that's the script. Once you add the script, now you have a functioning human being that can talk, that can do this, do that, process informations, everything like that. So first of all, let's see how we can get our VS. He was using VS Code. We have different softwares for writing these codes. We have a lot of them. I am an advocate of brackets. Every day, anytime, anywhere, I love using brackets. Bracket is only mainly for HTML. VS Code is not only for HTML. There are a lot of codes you can write on VS Code. But we have bracket, we have Sublime. With time, you see all of them. Okay, with time, you come to understand all of them. I'll teach you how to get brackets now. But if you want to get VS Code, it's still the same thing. You will just type Visual Studio Code or Visual, whatever, is it basic or whatever. I'm showing you how to get brackets here now. If you use brackets, if you type bracket on your Google search, there's bracket HTML here already. And once it pops out, this is bracket, blah, 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 blah. This is the picture at the right-hand side. So once you enter the first one, the source code editor, download, whether you click on this download or this download, it will download it. That's the latest one, version 2.1.2. This is how it is. I already have it on my system. So if you download it, you just follow the simple setups and set it up. Once you set it up, you will get it running. Let me open my bracket. Here it is already. So you will see how it is. I'm working on our website. This is our website. I'm working on it already. So you can do all this on your own. Once you go through the boot camp, you can do all this. Okay, this is how bracket look. This is what bracket looks like. You can use VS Code, oh, please. Oh. For me, I'm just an advocate of, bracket. That's why I pick bracket always, anytime. So this is, let's say we want to create something very simple. Let's use the normal hello world everyone is using as a learner, as a starter. So first of all, you need to save your work first before you start. You click on this file, save. So click on file, save. So you choose anywhere you want to save. Let's say, I want to save in desktop. And as I want to save in desktop, then I'll save it with, let's say, home. This is my home page. Home, don't forget to put .html. And this .html, the command that will tell the computer, this is not just anyhow file. This is an HTML file, and it will save as HTML file. You will be able to open it with browser. You understand? It's differentiating between folder or zip file or whatever. This is not all those ones. This is HTML file. So once I save with .html and I check back to my desktop, if I check back my desktop, I'll look for home. I will look for home. And here it is already. This is home. You can see it with Chrome logo, with Chrome icon there. So in order to make this look, in order to make our work look arranged and unique, so let's create a folder. We'll create a folder, new folder, and we'll write, let's write bootcamp projects. Bootcamp projects. Bootcamp project. So we'll save our home in this project. I'm just teaching you how to set up a project if you want to start, how to do the setup. All right. So we've click and drag our home into the bootcamp project. Let me open the folder now, and here it is. This is bootcamp project, right? All right. So if we open, we'll see as you can see, everything is empty because we just saved. We didn't do anything in here. You understand? Now we can start coding HTML. Now let's start. If you want to open direct to bracket from here, you can just right click here and open with bracket. As you can see, it take you direct to your work. So to start, you must start with this. What is this? What is this mark? Or is it exclamation mark or what? Every HTML have to start with this exclamation. And once these things came out because I'm using brackets. If you are using Visual VS Code 2, the same thing will happen. once I press the first command and press tab, it makes work easier. Before the coming of all these softwares, before people start creating these softwares, everybody is using Notepad. Let me open Notepad. Every system has a Notepad. Now this, this is what people use to create website. This is the environment people use to create website. You must know every single code. You must not miss one comma or tag. You must not miss even a slash. So once I want to start creating a website now, and I do the regular saving, blah, 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 I can even start creating. I can start creating without saving. You understand? So I write doc type space HTML. And enter. So there is what we call opening tag and closing tag. This is opening tag. I give space. This is closing tag. The opening tag, you know, greater than and less than, that's the opening tag. Then greater than, and then there is /, then less than, that's closing tag. So I'm going to show you something real quick now. As you can see, this HTML, so let's open HTML tag. So we open HTML tag. This is opening. And I go down. And after HTML, we have title. Another opening tag for title, right? Now, what's the title? As you can see here, we have HTML, right? We have head. Sorry, head is supposed to be, title is supposed to be in the head. As you can see here, we have documents. Let's make our own title home, right? So if I save this, and view, this is where you run. At the top right here, you will see this something like a flash icon here. So if you click on it, it means run. So in this website, as you can see up here at the top left, we have home. Now we've given our website a title. This is home page. So anyone that comes here, he will see home here, right? So that's what that one is all about. So we are still on setting up our HTML environment for now. We are still on setting up. That's what we'll do for the introductory class. Okay, so this is opening for HTML, and this is the closing for HTML. This second line, we open HTML tag, and the closing for HTML came at the last, number 10. So which means everything we'll be doing will happen in this tag. Everything we'll be doing will happen in this tag. This is opening and this is closing. And as for head, this is the head. Okay, you will see the head now. The head is, this is the head. This home here, this is the head, this bar here. So that's why in the head we add a title and we name the title home. You understand? So this title is in this head. You understand? The home is the title and the title is in the head. So you get. So always remember to use the closing tag. So if we open with title, we have an opening tag title. We write home and we didn't close it and we do something like this, it won't run. You understand? The tags already will be showing red. Some of them will be showing red color, meaning something is wrong. You understand? So until we add that closing tag, that means we are done with it. Now all this will happen in the head. Now we'll come down to after the head, you close the head because we don't have anything to add again in the head. There's nothing we can add again here. It's not necessary to add. It's not even proper to add anything there. Since we add what we want to add, that's the title. I will show you how we can add more things in the head after showing you what HTML is all about. So this is body. Now the body is this environment. This is the body. The body will carry header, we carry the section, the footer, everything, the header and the footer and the main body. You understand? So header is like, let me show you what header. Let me use this my website I'm creating for Octavian Corporations. Okay, this is the header. This menu bar here, and this bar that carries search bar, the search bar, blah blah blah, and this header image. This lets learn with the best experience. So this is the header. So basically, this is the header, and down there, you know, the footer. Now, you know, everyone knows that, and everything we have in the middle here is the main body, right? We've started uploading courses today. Data analytics, web development. This is okay. So that's what header looks like. Hope I'm not talking to myself alone here. Since, can anybody hear me? Can you all hear me? Let's use the chat box, please.
Yeah, we can hear you, boss.
Oh, all right. So as for the body, let's quickly do something in the body. There is what we call H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. All these are header. Is it heading? Heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, heading 6, or is it stops as heading 5? So it's the heading 1 is bigger than the heading 2, heading 2 is bigger than heading 3, heading 3 is bigger than heading 4. Let me show you what I mean. So if I write H1, if I open a tag for H1 and close the tag, then I write welcome. Let's maybe use capital letter. Then I write welcome. I close that tag. Then I go again, H1, H2 this time around. Write the same welcome. Then I close the tag. I go again, H3. Write the same welcome. Then I close the tag, H4. Welcome. And H5. Welcome. I save. You must save. Always remember to use your Control S. If you didn't save, it won't run. When I was learning, I didn't save, and I was like, oh, this code is not running. What's the problem? The problem is I didn't save. So I will run what I've done here. So I will run it here, and you will see how it will display. So as you can see, heading 1 is bigger than heading 2. This is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. So in case you want to write something bold, want to like the welcome, right? Someone just come in your website and you write welcome. So it will come out bold like this. You use H1. So if it's a subheading, you can use H2 or H3. You understand how you know how big you want it or how small. So that's what this H1, 2, 3 means. So after the heading, and I want to start writing about us. Let's say let's say welcome to my demo website. Welcome to my demo website. Then I save. If I save, I view. Welcome to my demo website. Okay. So then we'll go for paragraph. And what will be under? Or let's write another heading. Let's say let's use history. History. Then history will go like this. About us. About us, right? We save about us. See already. So we'll start writing about us. What do we do next? Because it's a paragraph now. So we'll use the paragraph tag. All these codes, the paragraph tag is P. Always remember to, you know, we use our open tag P, then we close, and automatically a closing tag is already coming out, but because this is brackets and also all these code editors, They make work easier. Has it been a notepad? Nothing will come, nothing will pop up. You will be the one to code everything by yourself. So let's use this. Let me copy one writing anywhere and use about us. Okay, all right. I don't. Let me look for a writing anywhere. Okay. Voilà. This is WordPress backend. Okay, I'll copy this. Okay, I paste. Then after all the about us, all the blah, 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 don't forget to use your closing tag for paragraph. This is it, closing tag for paragraph. Now we run, we save and run. Good. Now this is welcome to my demo website. So in my demo website about us, this is what we do in this demo website, blah, 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 blah. But as you can see, the website now is just looking, no decoration. This is where CSS, comes in. Now we want to make this welcome to my demo website. We want to make it, we want to style the whole thing. This welcome to my demo website, like it should be, maybe it should be moving, or it should be in the middle. It should be like, it should be colorful. There should be color attached to it. Or it should be blinking, it should be flickering, like coming and going, something very interesting. Now this is where CSS comes in, you understand? And the whole stuff. So if you want, we are not going to do that now. We're going to do that in the bootcamp. This is just introductory class, right? We're not going to do everything. We're just showing you what we are going to treat, you understand? So I would, in the bootcamp, we'll teach you how to add image, how to make a slider, how to do everything just like this here. Just like how this background image is sliding. This is an image for data analytics. How you can see an image for, people's, it's kind of fading, but it looks like they are doing an online class there. And this is for coding itself. So in the bootcamp, those of you that will pay for the bootcamp will have the chance to, learn all those things. So it's very easy. Nothing is difficult there. So Victor, do you have anything to say? Lest I forget about the JS. Okay, we'll treat all in the bootcamp. Victor, please go on. Victor or Divine, if you guys have anything to add or to say, I think I'm done with my own introduction here. And anyone else, please, if you have question, please, you can just as well raise up your hand and we'll give you the floor. Anybody?
So, please, guys, I would want you guys to appreciate Sir Ivy for the insights, for the outpour of wisdom. Please, we need to we need to appreciate him. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Guys, so yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. So, guys, that is basically what you are going to push you ahead to. So, this is just like a preview of everything you are going to be learning throughout the bootcamp. So, you'll be learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then, if you are done, and if you out of preference or out of choice, you want to go into back end to become a full stack website, full stack developer. Yeah, that is very fine. So what I just want to say is I'll just want to encourage, like he has done basically everything. He has done basically everything about the intro. So what I just want to say is this thing can actually get frustrating, to be very honest, at times. I'm being serious. Like I'm talking out of experience. Like, and Sahibi can actually testify. He can testify, honestly. So this thing can be frustrating.
Of course,
like,
of course I do. Of course.
He can testify. So what I'm just going to tell you guys is I want you guys to stay consistent. Like when I use when the word consistency is being used, like people actually abuse the word consistency. Like people just use this unnecessarily. But in this case, in the case of tech, most especially website development, please you need to have patience and endurance and consistency because you can. There was a day I was running one project. Like he explained something, this closing tag stuff. I never knew that this last greater hand sign, this last one. Me, I didn't know when it's removed. All my work, I was just like, what is going on for God? I was like, I'm deleting the whole code. So I had to go through everything one by one. Then until I realized that, can you imagine? Then I saw is that where is this last greater hand sign? When I now did this, I put it back. Everything now went fine. Just imagine, just because of one greater than sign, it cost me havoc. So I want you guys to like it will come. Frustration will come. I won't say is that I won't tell you guys it's very easy. Truly, Octave is going to make it actually very easy. I'm very sure of that. Octave is very good at making difficult things comprehensive. No. That is I give it to them. They are very good. Sahibi, Sir Mike, and the rest. Very good. Very intelligent set of people. So I would want you guys not to give up, please. Please. I keep saying this thing. It's not actually something you can just embark on anyhow. It will get to a stage whereby you'll be like, I don't think I don't think this thing is for me, but you just have to finish it. You have to keep on. You have to be persistent. You have to be persistent, like consistency. Please, I hope you understand. I hope you guys understand, and I pray God will help us. I pray God will help us. So please, by yourself, you can just be writing few things of what he has taught you. You can just go on and download probably the bracket or VS Code. So you can start playing around with HTML. Just start learning tags, start learning small tags. So by the time we start the boot camp, you guys are really going to enjoy it. You really are going to enjoy it. So I don't know if Sahibi actually has anything to round up with or
Nothing left actually. So
anything to say basically.
nothing. You've said it all. You've said it all. Like he said, you guys should just continue. Just before the
Okay.
boot camp starts, just practice on your own. You know, use your internet. Use your internet. Google is there. You can see how these things work, so that you can have insight when the class is going on. You are already familiar with it. You understand? So that's all I think. We are having UI UX guys are coming next with their own students also to do introduction. Thank you very much, everyone. Let's call it a day. We look forward to see you all in the boot camp. Thank you very much, guys.
Okay. Okay. So guys, thank you very much. One Tech Hub is located in Colombia, which is in South America. So that is where I work at the moment. So I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everything. So see you in the boot camp. Thank you very much for your time. Una no one leave.
Actually, they can stay for UI UX. Those around can stay for UI UX. If you want to stay for the UI UX class, you can stay. UI UX will come up shortly, let's say by
Oh yeah. UX class guy. Yeah, UX class.